Alexander Fox coming to you live from YouTube to be of service for you, whatever that may look like, whatever that may feel like, whatever may arise. And yeah, I wish I was able to like put words on here. Like that'd be so cool. Huh. Okay. Anyways, I'm okay, so I'm gonna be so honest. Like this morning I've been feeling a little weird. Like I woke up feeling good. I like moved the body, got some cacao, and I was feeling good. And then after a little bit, I kind of got away from it, and then I started to feel like heavy and a little like disconnected from myself, and I'm also a little sick, so that doesn't help a lot of things. But it's worth it in regards to how I really do like want to show up. Like even if I'm, maybe a little sick or not feeling the best, can I still find a way to be of service to people? Not all the time. We do need rest. Rest is crucial. And sometimes I sometimes I don't want to rest. And even when I try to rest, it's not like I even get enough rest. It's so weird. And it's this energetic flow that is giving you the attention, the intention of like what wants to be done, what wants to really happen for you, right? And if I've got to pay attention or if I have to go intention, yeah, it's it's like something I'm still trying to like maneuver and figure out. And I have not been the best at that at all. And I think maybe there could be too much extra stimulus outside of me, and it can be really hard to either internalize or at least just figure out like what I want to do. And to some of you, this may make sense, and to some of you, it probably will be like, "Whoa, why is this dude talking?" And because I'm still trying to figure out like my experience of how to be in flow state more and learn to like let go, learn to put the energy and the time and the effort into things, and like what it is I really get to be certain about doing. And sometimes I even learn so much more when I'm talking to you guys because then things like come up, internalize, realize, and I'm like, wow, it's just like sparks of awareness just happening. And I will say when I get off of like social media and like you get into like reading and being creative, like even just like even your own content to like journaling, even just like being outside, like the more time that I could spend away from my phone, I almost feel not almost, I feel so much better. I really do. And I am I'm grateful, but sometimes I still get into this ego mindset of like, oh my God, nothing's happening right now. Oh, no money's coming in. Oh, okay, my business isn't taking off the way I want it to be. And you could get so caught up in that and it just consumes you. And then it's like you're the energy of the things that you are so worried about. That sucks. Yo, it sucks so much. Like, there's a quote here. Why do I act like I have nothing to lose when I have everything to live for? Why do I act like I have nothing to lose when I have everything to live for? That, like, that hits my soul. That hits my heart. And even just being on here right now, I even feel lighter than like what I just previous did, even just 5 minutes ago, just by talking. And thank you for everyone being on here. It's amazing. I'm really grateful. especially being on live at 11:44 a.m. East Coast time. Yeah, I can't believe it. Usually I'm on at like 10 p.m. at night. So, and I will say this, sometimes for me at least, when I go through like these heavy states of like, oh my God, nothing's happening, like it always feels like there's something just around the corner that's just like waiting for me. It's waiting for me to show up. It's waiting for me to vibrate high enough. And it's waiting for me to act in accordance, in resonance, to attract it, to actually like know that I'm so fucking worthy of it, and so are you. Like everyone is. You just have to realize it. And if you're coming from like that God consciousness, that Christ, Buddha, Krishna, whoever you believe in consciousness, then it's literally possible. I'm just gonna start. Hi everyone. Hello, hello. Hello Liam. Hello Golden Nugget. Hi again. I think you've been in one of my lives before, so thank you. Hello Kayla. Hello Penner. Hello Alexandre. Alexandre. Oh, that's a cool name. Alexandre. um, well, we have Alexandre and then Liam Alexander. Wow. Yeah, if you feel called to share your name, amazing, dope. How is everyone doing? I'm doing so much better, actually. Uh, I'm doing so much better. Whenever I'm feeling some shit, I'm just gonna come on YouTube Live and just vent, because then someone may realize it, and then I'm gonna go into like these awesome, cool stories and all of this stuff, and yeah, I think it's gonna be great. So it already is great. I'm so grateful, and yeah. So it's almost like I'm in a pressure cooker right now. You're cool. You're pretty cool. Did you just say the first letter of a word? My friends used to do that all the time. They used to be like like YA or YF, and I'd be like, "Did you mean yo fox?" And they'd be like, "Yeah." They're like, WUF. What's up, Fox? Thank you. I appreciate that. I got a haircut a few weeks ago, and I got made fun of. One of my other lives, I got roasted. Yo, pig roast in Hawaii. People were making fun of this haircut so funny and badly and crazy. Uh, if you want to look at that live, it had like over 500 views. And if you just go to like the 10-minute mark and watch for like 5 minutes, it's honestly hilarious. I was laughing the entire time. Um, yeah, that's rude. Well, yeah, it kind of is, but I've never been like roasted in public before. Like never. Like behind my back, probably yeah. Like in cases in my past, but I've never been publicly roasted in my entire life like that. Um like multiple times for like minutes on hand. It was just insane to me. So, oh, hello Spencer. Okay. And non-denominational. That's beautiful. Fantastic. God, that's like a spirit consciousness, right? Um, just like there's one creative force in which all life is a part. This one creative force is known by many names and manifestations. Love is the unifying um, connection of the one creative force. So, and yeah, amen. Hi, Ashley. Thank you for being here. And thank you, Spencer, for sharing that. Yeah, it's wild. Just yeah, bullying and getting roasted. Yeah, it's wild. Yeah. Ah. So yeah, I'm gonna go back to where I was talking about a little bit. So yeah, I was like in a pressure cooker. It just feels like, oh wow, it's just what I'm like wanting and manifesting is like right around the corner. Because I've been having some new things that I'm calling in, like manifestations, and if ooh, there was like a real quick ringing in my ear. That's wild. And I start pushing that in my reality. So then I feel like my whole aura, astral self, ka body, light body, whatever you really want to call it, is starting to like transform and like metamorphosize so that it can hold the energy of what I am calling in. I'm not even lying, I keep getting earrings for no reason. That's wild. Um, do you feel like you have a lot of things happening in your life right now? Like, do you feel like you're being of service, or like you're getting your manifestations, or you're getting like a lot of downloads, epiphanies, ideas, new knowledge, wisdom, stuff like that? Uh, yeah, I'm, yeah. Oh, nervous system too. The nervous system is also wanting to expand and ingrain like these new manifestations that I'm calling in, uh, like for instance, I'll tell you one of them. I am manifesting 100 people to attend my online somatic breathwork and energy healing event. I want 100 people on that Zoom room, in that Zoom room. That would be incredible. That would be life changing. And the energy in there would be phenomenal. It would go through the freaking atmosphere because it would be so large and so powerful for everyone, not just me. This is not about me. I am, well, it is. It is about me, but it's more. It's we. It really is. It's all about we. You know, like some people will say, oh, I'm a channel. It's not me. I'm surrendering to God. And it's like, okay, I see where you're coming from. You are getting out of your ego. But don't discredit yourself in also choosing in allowing the divine to work through you, for everyone, And some people don't know or don't want to like really acknowledge that. And that's their own thing, you know? Like I used to kind of say that, and sometimes I was just like, yo, like it is me. Because God can't do this without me. Like God needs us to do his plan, right? And it's so importante. It's very important to acknowledge yourself, to love this body, this whole vessel, And it's like, oh, it's not me. It's like it's everything. It's we, And it kind of irks me. So yeah. I mean, he doesn't need us, but he wants it. Well, what if nobody needed God? What if nobody chose God at all? I have no idea what the fuck would happen there, but that's a great question, and that's a great statement that you said there. Um, Probably just growing, even though I have hormone growth efficiency. Huh. Hormone growth efficiency. Wow. What is that like? Like, are you just is you do you have like some kind of thing like where it's something's not growing properly, or like your feelings and emotions might be out of alignment or something like that? Um, yeah. I wonder if God would be anything without us. Probably, but he wouldn't just create 7 billion people and place them all on a rock, you know, that's floating in space, unless he wants like entertainment. one of the most entertaining places this whole planet. For everything that's happening in this world. Oh my God. I don't even like want to get into it, because it's like I see both sides and it fucking sucks. And all they're doing is dividing us and manipulating us and controlling us and telling us this and that. And it's like we're trusting in the news, and we're trusting in all of these millionaires and billionaires and politicians who say like they have the facts, you know? And it's like they could literally just be telling us a whole story, you know? And it's like they want us to believe their side, you know? And both sides are right and both sides are wrong. Like, they're not telling us all lies. They're telling us some truths and some lies. But we don't even really know what is the truth and the lies. Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. And on top of that, every single person is going to have a different situation depending on their life. So it's like, you know, Debbie could have XYZ happen in her life, and then Dominic could have ABC happen in his life. And then one side of people could totally agree with Dominic and totally discredit Debbie's experience because it didn't fit with Dominic's ABCs, you know? But then Debbie's side of people could totally discredit Dominic's ABCs and only love Debbie's XYZs. Like, I'm trying to do this in a very simple and general term because, you know, I could get into like the politics and stuff, and if I wanted to, I could. If I actually, you know, I might do it. Let me read Spencer Penner's comment here. Practically, so when you grow up, you grow extremely slowly, or you don't grow that much. Even though I'm going to be taller than my sister, it's like for 5'8", I'll probably be 5'9" or 5'11" right now. I'm 4'11". Wow. May I ask how young you are? I'm just curious on that. You don't have to answer that, but I'm curious. Okay, so all right, I'm going to go into the politics about this. Because I think this is going to be super interesting. So, all right, this is going to be Democrats, Republican, MAGA kind of thing. Okay, so but bear with me here because I'm not supporting either one of them because I've been on both sides. I'm here. I am sovereign and with God, but I want to shed light on this because I think it might really open up some hearts and minds with this. Okay, so like last year we saw a woman, I think it was in South Carolina. She was Ukrainian. So she's an immigrant and she got killed, right? I don't think it was by an illegal immigrant. And not much was said about the killing, or we don't even really know like what's happening with it because the news keeps moving on and on. So, and then you have Trump sending in all these ICE police force, whatever, going to all these different cities, rounding up all the illegal immigrants. Not all of them, but certain ones, and then the ones that are like criminals. That's what he says, right? And then the Democrats are like, oh, but most of those things are not true because it's 75% are not criminals that they're taking from us. And then the ICE agents kill American citizens, but then people are protesting that because, you know, an American citizen got killed. And rightfully so, like that fucking sucks. And then there's been illegal immigrants that have killed American citizens, and they're also putting in drugs into our country. So it's like you're protecting illegals, but you're also protecting illegals that are good and bad, right? You're protesting for that, basically. And, you know, like I'm all for, you know, certain illegals being here because they're not doing anything wrong. They're doing great things, right? But there's some that are causing havoc. It's not an absolute of just like all illegals are bad. That's impossible. And but you have people like protesting because, you know, like they're pissed off at the system, and people are also people are also enforcing like law enforcement, or they're imposing their blockages so that the law enforcement doesn't do their job, and they just want them out. But ICE has been around since 2001. I think even before that. I think since like 1994, because I think President Bush got them in, the first senior. I could be wrong, but either him or his son got it in. And every single president has always used ICE, always. And people have always died every time ICE has gone and do their thing out in this country. But it's only Trump's presidency that people are actually waking up to all this. And again, it's the news. The news is doing a lot of this. And then, but then like when it comes to like some of these people, that some of these illegals are killing, like no one bats an eye. But then if ICE kills them or kills our American citizens trying to get, like they're trying to stop them from getting the illegals, but it's so backwards, and then he goes even deeper, because then like both sides, like the Democrat and Republican politicians and millionaires and billionaires, like they're, putting in all of these puppets and actors and actresses to like manipulate the story and then try to get people to like move on from the next thing. Like Democrats move on from shit so fucking fast. It's like they don't even like remember the last two things that happened, And it's just crazy. And it sucks. Like it sucks that we're all just so, not all, but like a lot of us are divided. It's just like, what else can we do? Like, how does this like all come back to heaven on earth, like God's plan? How can we all be happy and peaceful, abundant, safe, healthy, Like it just blows my mind, And it's like both sides are right and both sides are wrong. But like, because like the story keeps changing a little bit, and then it's like we contradict ourselves, and it's like we don't even realize that we're doing it until like the other side like points it out, and then people are not willing to heal and look at themselves differently, or even look at the situation differently. So yeah, that's just like my spiel on it. I tried to do my best to come completely in the middle, observing everything. It's not easy. It is not easy to be in this reality. Well, in that reality, because in my reality, I feel like it's easy. I feel pretty free. I feel pretty liberated. Do I get in my mind sometimes and worry about stuff? Yeah, of course. I'm human. But now I'm also just like, oh, my PayPal just came up. Cool. You excited for the Super Bowl next weekend? Not really. Kind of. Not really. Yeah, love Jesus. I love Jesus and God. Amen. Can I have a shout out? Yeah, what's up, Ellie? How are you? Thank you for being here. Lovely, lovely times. So yeah, all right. So now I'm gonna get away from the politics, and then now I'm gonna bring it back to thyself within, the power of Christ within. Power of Christ is not leading us to something external. It's coming back to our powers, to our intuitive nature, our intuitive guidance. It's beautiful. Good. How are you? God bless your heart. Overall, I'm feeling pretty great. Um, I'm just getting over being sick, so I have like a little congestion right now, but it'll all be okay. I'm just hoping that I can feel really good to go to church tomorrow morning and be of service. I go to a non-denominational church, by the way. I don't go to like a Catholic church or a Christianity church. This is like where we like meditate and pray, do energy healings and readings. So it's pretty special. It helped me so much on my journey, so I love to give back when I can. I don't like to go there every weekend because, I'm just like, I don't get the call. I don't feel guided to go there that day. So, but tomorrow morning, I think I'm going to go. Well, let's ask God, do you want me to go to church tomorrow morning? If I'm feeling well enough. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Okay, so what I was talking about earlier was being in a pressure cooker. Because like when I'm starting to like change and call new stuff in, it's gonna make one feel uncomfortable because it's just like, wow, all right, we're changing again, we're evolving again. And when we keep on evolving, there's gonna be growth pains. There's gonna be uncomfortableness. There's gonna be some self-doubt. There's gonna be like, oh wow, is this really happening? Like, I don't know if I can do this now because I'm calling all this stuff, and then like you're kind of putting stagnant energy or like blocking it in some ways. Can you guys resonate with that? Um, it can be hard. It can be hard. And one of the best things that I found is like if you could sit with it and just feel the feelings and just take your time with it, more can like really open up. So there's like a time where, even like yesterday, or probably no, Thursday, I think it was Thursday. I I'm dog sitting right now. I went back to my parents' house to help them out with their dog, and I was like laying on the couch because I was like, oh my god, I'm so tired. I'm a little sick. And I just like laid down for like 30 minutes and I just breathed. I had all these thoughts going through my mind. It was just like a fucking movie script or a movie reel of all these thoughts. I'm like, okay, okay. I'm breathing. And then like out of nowhere, after I woke up from that trance, I had someone pay me $45 to attend my breathwork event. And I was like, wow, that's so cool. I just like kind of relaxed and just breathed and just became aware of everything that was happening, no matter what I was feeling, no matter what I was thinking. And then it's like I got rewarded for it. And I was like, wow. So now I'm going to manifest someone signing up with me to better themselves for 3 months. And I'm manifesting that. It's already happened. Within the next 4 days. 4 days. I'm going to sit with that and I'm going to let it go. I'm going to lay down and relax for a little bit. I'll probably read a book too. So, all right, I'm coming up on about a half hour. So, if anyone would like to attract some beautiful abundance into their life, just say yes right now. And you're going to get miracles within the next 12 to 36 hours. And so it is. And it happens based on your will, based on your belief, based on your confirmation, being affirming with it. Wow, I feel so light just saying that. Wow, thank you, God. Thank you so much. Thank you, God. Just, oh my God, I got to get out of my own way. That's literally like what's stopping me right now. Get out of your own way and let God. So grateful. Thank you all. Bless you all. You are all deserving of love and abundance, prosperity, safety, realness, divine connections, relationships, opportunities. Don't stop believing, just like Journey. And I wish you guys the absolute best and greatest in this life. And I'll be making a breathwork video. I'm going to post it on my social media probably the next 3 days or so. No, give me 5 days. I'm a little sick, so I want my voice to be better before I'm like, and breathe. I don't want that. Oh, God. So, all right. Have fun, y'all. Enjoy your weekend. We'll talk soon. Namaste.